And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, and prop firm trading, and making money doing all those things. Fingers crossed, we're going to make money doing all those things. So let's see what's going on with this today. First, let's jump into the risk disclaimer, since we're going to be talking about trading, and trading is deemed as dangerous by the federal government, and I need to do this to protect you, the novice trader, from jumping in with all feet and losing all your money. So here's how this goes. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And then the CFTC risk disclosure that I used to have to weave into all of my telephone calls when I was a broker, or an associated person with a broker. Forex trading carries with a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get into where we are now. And this is where I am with the challenge. So I have met all the criterion except for two. I'm halfway to my profit mark, which is very exciting. And then my consistency score is still under review. So this is going to be an indicator of whether or not I pass the challenge or not. It's 62.2%. Well, I currently have a 62.2, and I have a threshold of 50. So I need to be over 50, and I'm over 50, but we just don't know if that's going to if I'm going to win that or not. So we're going to not worry about that. We're going to go zip right into the trading platform and see where I stood on those trades yesterday. Made a little bit more, but here's the 5%. Here's what it looks like here. Risk reward ratio of 1 to 1.2, which is handy. And average winning holding time 10.9 hours. Sometimes the trade needed to hold the trade a little bit longer for it to develop. So with that, let's go ahead and get into, so we're doing well on that. We did not do well on my live accounts, which I never show my live accounts because it has my live information on it, my live account numbers. But I did not do well with my live accounts yesterday because I misjudged what was happening when the yen rates went up. When the yen rates went up, I expected the yen to go up, and therefore the USD and the GP and the Great British Pound and the yen to go down. That didn't happen. They soared. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get into. Look at all these bond yields going up. Bond yields going up. See if Bitcoin should be bouncing. It is a little bit. And gold should be waking up a little bit. A little bit. Silver is still hanging in there. But at any rate, the DXY. Let's go there first. That is a basket of currencies that it's almost the reverse of the dollar versus or the euro versus the dollar. So let's go ahead and look at this. And the DXY is coming back up to this bullish continuation route. We'll see if it passes it. It is Friday. It's anything goes Friday. So if I were in the office, I would want to hang out and watch that carefully. Maybe set an alarm for 98.79 and see if it broke there, and then see if it was going to continue through the daily, my former daily resistance doohickey trend line, and then watch the euro versus the dollar come down. However, I'm not going to be in the office today. I'll be at my day job, so we'll see what happens with that. Euro versus the yen. Pardon me, euro versus the dollar. Got the euro versus the yen somewhere. There I do, right there. It is coming down. Kind of topped out right there at 117.52, and it's starting to come under 117.24. So we've got some inherent weakness in the European markets right now. Could take advantage of that. Of course, 1700 is where I want to enter. 1700, 117 proper is where I would want to enter. Wrong. You want to enter below that. You want to come in about probably 89 or 85. See if it continues through that. But then again, we do have a candle that the low is right there at 82, it looks like. Yeah, 82. So we probably want to come in about 79 and see if it bites on that. And 3 pips does not give you a hint of a continuation, but it could break that support level. Here we have dollar versus the yen, and this is what I misjudged. I thought it would tank about here. It did not tank about there. It soared another 200 pips. So that was another big move I missed by misjudging the yen. Here's the where the current prime minister got elected, and I totally bombed on that one. Although I didn't lose as near as much money on this as I did on this, because I chased that. I kept waiting for it to turn around, and catching falling knives can be dangerous. It also could be profitable, but would have been dangerous in this avenue. The most recent high we have on this is most recent high is 158.87, so it still has some room to move before it breaks out of that. We'll see if it does. Got my old 4-hour resistance line right here. We'll see if it goes through that, and it doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like it's stuttering right there at 132, at 157.32. Again, this is the part where the markets are kind of transitioning into the New York markets, and London slows down a little bit. We don't have any news coming out today. All the news for this week is pretty much done. We've got Canadian retail sales. That's not really going to do anything. And then we have some Fed speak, and that's about it. And then Trump speaks at 9 o'clock tonight. Markets all over the world will be closed, so we'll see what happens after that. Pound versus the dollar. Right here. It's, Pound versus the dollar, it's consolidating. We'll call that a consolidation. It's not really going anywhere. It's kind of stuck right there at 133.72. But it's stuck to the flat side, eerily stuck to the flat side. So I'm not sure if it's going to go further or not. It's usually we've got lower lows or higher highs, or higher lows and higher highs. Then you can kind of gauge what direction it's going to go in. That's just a consolidation period right there. And again, not sure what direction it's going to go, so we're not trading it. Pound versus the yen. I have to get in on the hourly to see if I can have an entry on this, or see if it was going to continue. Right now, the high is right there at 210.65. Not sure what's going to happen with that. Could stop. It is Friday, so it is anything goes Friday. So we'll see if we're probably not going to trade that today. I'm completely on the sidelines on everything, by the way, right now. Euro versus the yen. Here we go again. We have it is right up here at one. Ooh, so high up there, I can't see what it is. 184.38. Another 200 pip move right there. That open is 182.33. Close, well, we're not there yet, but it's close to 200, close to 190 pips right now. Would have made for a sweet profit. However, I did not gauge it that way. My bad. And I didn't overtrade. It's I had stop losses in there, so my losses were minimal, but it's just annoying. Dollar versus the CAD. Ooh, look at that. Might be perking up a little bit. We get some strong retail sales out of Canada. We could see some further downward side to that, or see some weak retail sales out of Canada. Maybe they cancel Christmas or something, and it'll go up. In the meantime, I'm not sure, because we're waiting on to see what's going to happen with the DXY, because the UCAD is part of the DXY. We're going to stay on the sidelines for that. CAD versus the yen. Again, going to the moon. Not really. That's a joke phrase I use. Nothing goes to the moon in Forex. Everything travels in ranges, and if you back out long enough, you'll find a range on this. For example, if we go to our monthlies, we will see that it is a range, and the all-time high is way up here at 119, and that was done during the June of 2024, June of last year. So we could see that perk up, continue to keep going. As a matter of fact, that one does look like it's going to break, or if it hasn't already. So that's yeah, that one does. This one does look like it's kind of good on that. 4-hour resistance is down here. Daily resistance is down here. Monthly resistance is way up there. I don't worry about that. I may not have a monthly resistance strong on this one, but we're 500 pips from the from June of last year's high. So that's something to consider. That we may want to get into that on Monday or Tuesday. Or next week is Christmas week, and Christmas week is very slow, so we may not be getting into anything next week. Here we have, got too much going on here. What is going on here? I don't have that many windows open. Apparently I'm running into some technical issues with memory. Huh, interesting. Oh well, gold. Let's get into gold real quick. Apparently I'm overloading my system, which is not good. I don't know why I'm overloading the system. I shouldn't be. Gold is continues to make its glorious tear. All-time high is right here at 43.80, 43.81, so we're somewhere thereabouts, and it's we're good 60 pips away from that. So that's an idea that we want to consider. That gold may be considering it continuing its run, and silver is, look at that. Silver's up 120% on the year, which is phenomenal. I hold plenty of it. Got a lot more yesterday. See, that's 2025 Silver Eagle I picked up yesterday. But this is going to be. It seems like somebody's trying to corner the market, and they're doing a good job of it. The Hunt Brothers, eat your heart out. If you remember in the 1970s, where the Hunt Brothers tried to corner the silver market and failed, and drove them all into bankruptcy. I think they made it. I think they did all right later, but so that's all I got. Gold and silver are still up. The yen is way down. The yen could be making some corrections soon, but we're not going to trade based on what the BOJ might do. Although it does cost us a lot of money when they do make a move. But in the meantime, the bond markets are all yields are going up today, which is not necessarily a good thing. When you cut, well, they raised rates, so their yields are definitely going up. 10-year, Japanese 10-year, and again, it should be going through the roof, but market perception is beating out reality on this. I did ask Grok about it, and it said that it was buy the rumor, sell the fact, is what the trading knowledge is behind that. So I'm still a little miffed about that. I'm expecting that to retrace downward at some point, but in the meantime, I'm going to trade what I see, and trade it up. Right now, I'm on the sidelines for everything. So it's the weekend, or about to be the weekend, and going into a holiday week, it's going to be slower. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a great one. I've got to go to my day job, and I will talk to you later. If you like this video, then by all means, like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel, and you'll get notified of when I put more videos out, which is pretty much daily. And I'm probably going to do daily throughout the week next week. Just stay in the habit of making videos. And lastly, one more thing. I can't think of what it is. What is it? Oh yeah. If you have any comments, by all means, comment on the channel and comment on the video, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So you guys have a great one. Bye.